Is everybody ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't need to put on my headphones because we're recording this. That's awesome.
Whatever you do not touch that one button.
And don't touch the baby.
Button. There's so many.
Well, it says never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever touch this button. Turn it down. I'm the program director. I can touch whatever I want.
Yeah,
Right? So.
Like a boss.
And I've totally done it before, and I might be the reason for half of these passive-aggressive signs from my staff is because I'm the one who does everything.
How is your staff not replying with the turn down for what sticker is on that page? Please?
Turn down for what?
Don't ever turn down.
Turn down for what?
You could do that. You could do that.
Like Brock should be doing that daily.
These are all the passive-aggressive notes are from Brock. He's the one that writes them. Look at the one out there. Out and go through that door right there. There's a knock knock. Who's there? Turn off the mic or I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Nice.
Wait, and I'm the one who leaves the mic on all the time.
You should make a passive aggressive one about him and his V-necks.
Or the deep passive aggressive no more.
No, you guys make station shirts and deep V's just for him.
Yes, yes, we did.
Brock's chest.
And they were gone like so fast.
It'll always be there.
So fast. All right. Yeah, none of these mics seem to want to stay where they're supposed to. All right. Ready? Yeah. Okay. Springfield's Rock Station Q102. I've got some guests in the studio. Halestorm,
Hello.
Thanks so much for stopping by. But I do right off the bat, I have a bone to pick with you.
All right.
Apocalyptic. That's the first time I've ever actually been able to say it without stumbling. I have such a hard time saying apocalyptic.
We were gonna call it pocket lipstick, but you know.
Oh, it would have been so much easier.
Alpaca lipstick.
Alpaca lipstick.
From the alpacas.
Remember the band Apocalyptica?
Yes.
I'm really glad you didn't do this song with them.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
that would've been
Halestorm featuring
perfect, though, wouldn't
Apocalyptic.
Everybody just trying to say
You know what?
that.
Nobody can spell it either, so.
Well, I've already fumbled it on the air like twice today, so.
Nice.
Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for debuting the new song. Definitely digging on the track. How is the tour going with? You're out with Eric Church.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are actually.
That's shocking to a lot of people.
I know. Everyone's everyone's either up in arms or really confused.
The crowd included. We go on, and everyone just looks at us like we're Slayer.
So I was gonna ask next. Are you playing? You're doing your rock show in front of the country crowd.
We don't cater.
I mean, I guess
unfortunately,
it makes more sense. A lot of country seems to be crossing over with the rock world. I guess it would be a little bit more weird if you guys were out with, like, say, Drake.
yeah, right.
That might be a little bit.
Although if Drake calls, I bet you we would do that too.
Hey,
because
I challenge
anyone.
any crowd, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. So the tour is going well, and then you're going to head out with. I heard. Is it? I don't know if it's announced or if I'm even allowed to say anything, but I guess I will. You're going to go out with Pretty Reckless.
Yes.
That is. I was so kind of crossing my fingers because I remember the rumor was coming like down the pipeline, just as we were getting this show here in Springfield, and I was like, we can be with Pretty Reckless, and then they're like, oh, they're going to join them later. I was like,
Yeah, no, it's going to be awesome. It's been this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Yeah, I love Taylor Momsen. I think she's a freaking rock star, and so I just to put us and then her band on the same stage every night, it's just going to be really cool. I think we're going to turn a lot of heads with this one. So
yeah. And then if you just teamed up with maybe In This Moment, you could have the trifecta, the trifecta of rock chicks.
We've been out with In This Moment. What was our last tour with them?
We'll just throw Evanescence on there too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
Just do the whole chick rock thing.
There we go.
Yeah,
That
In This
hasn't been done
Moment
before.
was here in November, and yeah, really just a fun show.
They're
Always
awesome.
very theatrical with that one. Very theatrical. So everything's going good. When do you start with the Pretty Reckless?
In April.
April.
Yeah.
So did you guys ever plan on taking a vacation since I first met you in like 2000?
What's
10?
that?
Yeah. This vacation, it's such a foreign word. Vacation.
Do you ever
We're
go
on
any?
vacation right now.
Do you ever go anywhere not like just to Hawaii in just a week Or do you go to Hawaii and you're like, oh, we're gonna play a show here?
We actually did that
that's
once.
what we
did.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
The
we
only
did.
time
Yeah.
we've been to Hawaii is because we had a show. No, I don't know. It's interesting because we get off tour and then we have time off, but then that's spent making a record. So that's kind of like a different type of world, you know, and it's a different goal. And then it is intense.
The
Then we come
problem
back
is,
out here.
problem is when you do this, you can work at your leisure, you can make your own hours, but then all of a sudden it becomes a 24-hour job
Yeah,
being in a
so,
band. So
so that's our own hours, 24 hours. Thank you, RJ.
you know, yeah,
Okay,
the
so
work never stops.
if you do have a day off and you're actually at your home on your couch, like what do you do on the day off? Like, what do you binge watch?
Ooh.
Oh,
What do you binge watch right now?
We caught up to Walking Dead. We're home.
Yeah,
I've
that
been
was-
watching Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers?
Yeah,
You
catch
binge
up on
watch
that.
Bob's
It's
Burgers.
so funny.
I like House of
It's really
Cards.
funny.
House of Cards, I've heard good things.
American
Yeah.
Horror Story is pretty good. Spring show.
Season 3 of House of Cards. They just put a trailer up for it.
I feel like American Horror Story, like, I don't like scary movies. I feel like even the TV show would scare me.
I like scary stuff. So.
Yeah.
That's a good show. It's not too crazy. It's not like, you know,
Actually,
Dawn of the Dead or something like
Right.
that. It's
This season's actually not that scary. It's
Nah.
more just very
it's weird.
weird, you know, kind of
Weird
uncomfortable,
subject
you know.
Right.
Huh.
All right.
How about that?
Well, everybody's
So
everybody's
apocalyptic,
everybody's got to binge watch something. I mean, that's just the way it is. I like The Walking Dead. I agree with you. Who just got married out of this
Bob's
group?
Burgers is great.
The
Somebody
two of
just
us,
got married in,
yes,
like,
so we're
October.
married
Not to each
They
other.
married each other
Yeah.
last week. No.
Finally,
Separate
yeah.
wives.
Okay, so two of you just got married?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not
Okay.
to each other.
What the?
Even
We're gonna
though
specify
you would
that.
really have made this
Well,
much
Just
easier
really
on
wanted
yourself.
to.
It just so
Fake it.
happened, it was an interesting story was I was actually hanging out with your guys' good friend, Mr. Lou Brutus. And
Ooh.
we were playing, he was here for Q102 Rocks the Oasis. And I don't remember which one, but he was like, he got a text and he was like, so-and-so from Halestorm just got married. He's like, oh, I'm going to tweet that. And then as soon as he tweeted it, he's like, okay, so-and-so just told me not to tweet it. It's been up for 5 minutes. And I was like, well.
Is that you, RJ?
Oh yeah, well the thing is, my girl and I kind of did the whole just. I had like one day off. We were making the record. I had a weekend off. I flew out to see her, and we were just like because the way that we live is very spontaneous anyway. So we're like, all right, let's just go to Vegas and do it right now. So that's what we did. We just went to Vegas. Bam.
That is romance right there.
Corey Taylor's
That's
wife
romance.
Stephanie was there. She helped us out, and it was great. And yeah, right. But then we came back and we're like, oh, we need to tell our parents. They're gonna kill us. And
You
so
didn't?
we didn't tell anybody. Then we just did it. Then we came back, and then they're like, well, we really should have a real wedding for the parents and everything. So like, we're not gonna announce it. We're not gonna tell anyone until the actual wedding, And then of course I was so excited. I called Lou. I was like, we need a photographer. Do you want to do it? And he was all about it. He was busy. He couldn't make it, but whatever. It's because I still love him. And he was like, that's so exciting. Then the next thing I know, it's just like everywhere. and my wife calls me. She's like, what did you say? Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Can you just wait one more week? It's like, okay. He was cool about it.
So, did the parents forgive you guys?
No, they were super excited. They were stoked.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, that's something that they would do.
I'm gonna give you one piece of advice. Don't do that with the kid. If you decide to have kids,
No,
make sure
that,
you tell the parents.
that
because-
we're planning.
Okay, I was gonna say then there
That
might
should
be.
not be as
That's not gonna be for another 10 years. So yeah.
Are you saying they might notice? Oh, so
Sorry, everybody. There's not gonna be a spawn of the devil yet.
All right, so we are now going to feature your new track. When does the album come out?
Album comes out April 7th, and we're stoked about it. Thank you so much for playing our new song, by the way. That's awesome.
Nope, we love Halestorm. We've been with you guys since it's been a while. It's been a long. It's been a long. It's been a long relationship. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce the song since I'm most likely going to fumble it.
Okay. You want to round robin this? We haven't done that in a
Okay.
while.
And then we'll also,
Yeah.
and then we can also
Then we
put it together.
Are we going to try to
I
do
think
that
so.
really?
All right, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're professionals.
Well, talk about the
Okay,
song,
all right.
Lizzie.
First, before you get too excited today. So, yeah, this is our first single, and we decided to go with this first single because it was kind of a a nice happy medium between where we left everybody off and then where this new record begins. A little insider advice, when you get the new record on April 7th, make sure that you listen to it front to back. We put a lot of stuff in here in this new record that is a little unorthodox for today's way of thinking. We were kind of surrounded by everybody freaking out about the state of rock and roll and whether we should just do singles and not even put out a record. In amidst all of that, we ended up making an album. You know, an album that if you can get the vinyl when it comes out, because that's going to make it even better.
It's a journey.
It is a journey. It's
That's right.
We got a lot of surprises if you guys are up for the challenge. But
You're up
anyway,
for the mountain climb.
this is the first step, you know, and
Yeah, we're excited.
we're excited about it. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to do what you said. I'm just going to end up going into it. So this is our brand new single.
Apocalyptic.
All right. And we got it.
Bam.
Bam.
Let's
10-minute interview. That's not bad.
Wow. Usually we were longer than that. We're losing our touch. We got to talk more.
Well, it was like I was thinking about everything this morning. I'm like, okay, questions I'm going to ask. And I normally do steer clear of like, that's where the binge watching question comes in, because I always like to bring it back to like something. And then I was like, but I do want to talk about the Eric Church thing. And I do want to
it's awesome.
I
What
do
are
want to
you
talk
binge
about the
watching,
Pretty
by the
Reckless
way?
thing.
It's like Young and the Restless Stone or something.
This TV's on, and I don't think I even realized
Okay.
that.
Those are her stories.
It's
That's
going
my
around, I'm like,
stories.
Mama needs her
is that
stories.
like,
No,
all
my
children or
stories are
something?
Criminal Minds. I love Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my stories.
I want to watch that new show with the dude from The Office.
I
He's
forget
like
what it's
David
called.
Guetta.
Backstorm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Backstrom.
I think I did hear about that. I don't know if I have I don't know if I have enough time to take on another show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to probably lose something in order to take on one more. So
Yeah, that's where I'm at. There's like 3
Yes.
maybe that I'll just kind of keep up with,
Mhm.
and you know, and because I'll get obsessed with one, and then we don't really watch TV. So when we go home, it's like, okay, the full season is, or there's like 8 episodes that I
Yeah.
just missed. So it's like, let me just do that.
that's why it's fun just
You're
to
not my
binge
wife.
watch like the 8-hour day where you're just like, all right, I think I'm gonna take on the new Sons of Anarchy. And then it's like, you know, you go through 8 episodes, you eat pizza, and it's just an awesome day.
Sounds like an awesome day.
It is.
Oh
awesome.
man, you know what I binge was the Big Bang Theory. You ever watched that?
I love that show. That show is
So,
hilarious.
like, man, this is funny. It's just like so brilliantly funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really funny. All right, we just have some people who are like, I have some hovers.
Oh,
I can see
all right.
them. I can see them poking around everywhere, being like, "Can we get a picture?" Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the webcam there. Is that live? Is
Oh
it
yeah,
live?
I gotta turn that off.
Oh,
Hey,